Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so happy to be with you today. It's Friday, so I just thought, let's do TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. So we'll bring that into our practice and into our day. Does that make you feel just like, ah, that feels good to me? uh, so let's start our practice and we'll gab a little bit, have a practice, get the chi rolling, and have a beautiful day. Sound good? Okay. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit, elbows a little bit out, smile on your face, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, and tuck your chin in a little bit. Go down to the ground underneath your feet. And I bet at this point, for those of you that have been with me for a while, that connection, you just start to feel it, and you can feel it at the bottom of your feet, that connection to the earth through your shoes or everything, even if you're on the 90th floor somewhere. And feel that connection to Mother Earth, realizing we are created from the earth. And let that love and light and grounding come up through your body, that awareness. Say good morning to your lower dantian, your vitality center. Good morning to your middle dantian, your heart center, your connection or the home of the spirit. Say good morning to your upper dantian, which we can connect then to the energy at higher vibration than ourselves. Hi, Pat. Good morning. And bring your attention up to the top of your head, and maybe you even feel a tingling there. Feel that connection going up, up, up into the universe. And you see a beautiful sun, and that sun has got everyone you've ever loved and everyone who's ever loved you. And it's just pouring down. It's unconditional love, light, abundance, healing, creativity, whatever, wisdom, and you just feel so good. You just start bouncing inside this beautiful column of light. Maybe it's golden, could be any color, rainbow. It's Pride Month, so rainbow colors sound good to me. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Take a few breaths to really focus on your out breath, allowing yourself to empty your lungs. And then allow yourself to breathe in and fill them. And empty and relax and fill. And just feel everything softening. You're bouncing, and everything else is just softening and coming back into alignment. Your intestines and your organs, your muscles and tendons, everything coming back into alignment, your spine. How's that feeling for you? So if your mind's been going like a helicopter, focus on your breathing, let it calm down, get in a hammock, and just rock there gently while you do your practice. When we use our mind, continue bouncing, we use our mind together um, to focus. So that's how we're training our mind instead of to fly around and just have some fun doing whatever it feels like doing. We're training it to focus on our body, on our breath, how we feel. Hi, June. Good to see you. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Hi, Pam. Let's go ahead and do our 5 minutes of bouncing. If I do this correctly, here we go. There we go. Got my timer going. 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads to live to 100. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm going to move my light over on this side. I'm going to play with that today. That might have helped that shadow that keeps going over my face. All right, awesome. Thank you, universe, for that inspiration. Hi, Susan. How are you? Oh, by the way, if anybody's doing the Monday night meditations with morning Qigong, the Healing Our World, Jan could really use someone to take over for leading it this Monday. And so if you can do that, then pop on Messenger and Messenger Jan Behrens, Berens. That'd be awesome. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Also, I have to tell you, yesterday I started my summer class at Harper, that's a community college, and guess how many people I had? 20 people. That was the most I've had in the room. I had 20 sign up once before, but I only had 17 show up. So we had 20 people in this dance room at the community college. Hi, Christine. And wow, it was fabulous. There were 4 from before. One who's been with me since the first class I did 2 years ago. And one that was pretty often, and then 2 more that have been in with me for a few, like maybe this year. Is that amazing? So, and I want to thank Mike and Todd and Allison and Angela, who I put on the spot and said, would you like to say something about your experience, why you keep coming back? And they were so kind to do that. And actually, I learned a lot about how the Qigong practice, even doing it once a week, and sometimes they'll do, the ones on YouTube or here, or like Mike, he's now certified with level 1. He did level 1, and then so he's hooked in to Spring Forest Qigong every day and things like that. So, but it was so lovely, and it really helped me to feel like, hey, this makes a difference in more than just my life. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Dorothy. So it was fabulous. I have 16 new students. How about that? So really, really exciting. Hi, Isabel. So they may come join us here. I updated my business cards and put my YouTube info and then this info and my website and email and stuff. So I hope to see some here as well. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Let the hands flap the wrist. So I was just talking, so I kind of found myself holding my wrist there. So let yourself just allow it just to bounce. So with the exercise of allowing yourself to empty your lungs gently, and then breathe in, I wonder if that is helping you, because it definitely was a way to how do you say that? A different perspective, which helped me. Let's take our hands down to our sides to be able to breathe deeper and to relax more. There's so many different techniques, so that just kind of happened. But that one works for me. So now use what works for you. And you can always share that with us here, our little community. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ah, relax the shoulders. All right, we'll continue with our active exercises for waking up the chi and getting it moving, cultivating chi by doing our shoulder shrugs. So shrugging the shoulders up to our ears, head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. Now, if it's new for you, especially if it's new, go very, very gently. Hold for about 9 seconds. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Release down. Let the spinal fluid go up the spine and into the brain. And continue. Let's do that 2 more times. And if you feel like you have inflammation, then go even more gently. And this would be something that you might want to continue doing 9 times, and then just catch up with us later. Or if you're really stressed out, or your neck hurts, or you have headaches, then go ahead and try that. You don't have to stay in step with us all the time. Listen to your body. Let's do 1 more time. Listen to your body and follow your own practice. So I'll be here doing a practice, and yeah, if that jives with you, then absolutely follow with what I'm doing. And then for those of you who are maybe a little more advanced, or you're more connected to what your body's asking you, then please follow your body. Okay. All right, awesome. We'll tap our cheekbones, open, open, open. All blockage gone, completely healed, completely healed. Send beautiful yellow light in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beginning of the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed, completely healed. Let's do 9 more, sending in dark blue light. Awesome. Cup the top of your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Base of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come down to your C7. So, am I the only one who has pictures of Sesame Street? Is it Sesame Street, I think? Yeah, and the guy coming down with all the pies. Yes, easily entertained. Rub your C7. All right. Let's say hello to our kidneys. So many of you know that I have back here a picture of my sister. Hi, Linda. Linda says hi. Hello. And I tell you this so that you can do something for your twisting. Tap our tailbone. So when you twist around, right, and then you have something to look at. It could be like, someone you love like that. It could be just something that is beautiful or that makes you laugh. I don't know. It's just I like to have that back there. And then this is Master Lynn's drawing for me when I became a trainer. Is that awesome? So, yeah, the idea being aware that the things around you have chi and have chi fields, and you're interacting with them. So when I'm seeing this picture, I have the chi field of me being with her, and this is a picture at our parents' house, um, and happiness. So consider when you are setting up your area for your practice or whatever. Hi, Yipeng, how are you? Good morning. Um, put things that vibrate and give you an uplifting feeling. So already your practice is uplifted. Oh, and then I have a mat that I use, a little rug that I use for my practices. And then when you do something like that, when you're in the same place or in the same time and everything, that really is telling your body, oh, it's time for a practice, time for a practice. And it has its own chi field. So I step on it and my body already knows we're in chi activation mode. Now, I don't know if you can get these online. I'm thinking maybe on Spring Forest. So let me show you. It's a gift and it's in the package, so I can't take it out. But it's a rug with Spring Forest Qigong's, I don't even know exactly what we call that, but he created it describing Spring Forest Qigong. So logo, let's go with logo. And if you've got the right word, please tell me. But it's a little rug, and you can use it and practice on it. So you might want to check that out. Okay, so and now that we're done with our shopping mode, we'll get back to our practice. Let's get into our beginning of the universe. So feet are grounded, knees are bent, spine is nice and straight. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, elbows come out, fingers stretch open, and the toes really get a good stretch in there. If you have arthritis, this is something to do for like as long as you can tolerate it. Really makes that chi fly through and open up blockages. And we'll release and let ourselves feel the chi at the tips of our fingers and the palms and tips of our toes. Feel yourself so aligned, so in balance. Invite your physical balance, invite your chi balance. Smile on your face. Say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Ask for what you want. Connect to what's most divine for you. And just feel that answer coming to you with a big yes. I'm just getting like this beautiful sunshine that is coming down. Elbows out, fingers open. We're moving into um, the beginning, the forming of yin and yang. So I have my right hand, so our palms are facing us. Right hand is in front of the middle dantian or your heart chest area, and the lower dantian, the left hand, or your navel area there. You have some space between your body and your hands, and you kind of sink into this. It's a beautiful position to hold anytime you're feeling like you just need to get back in balance. From your hands, light from the soul coming through the heart and shoulders, arms, palms, right into your middle dantian and your lower dantian. Visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. And have fun with it. Thank goodness it's Friday, is what our theme is today. So have a big celebration going on in there. So maybe it's like fireworks happening in your column of light, or you just love fish tanks and you've got the ocean in there, um, or you're, with a party of friends and you got funny hats on, whatever you want, a celebration inside you. Let every cell start to vibrate with this thank goodness it's Friday celebration. I'm amazed I made it through this week. I'm so grateful. Ah, I'm so excited with everything that I'm doing, and really pushing a little bit, I'm like, okay, let's get the mind going. Let's do this. Let's do that. Very task oriented, which is a great thing for summer because that's the season of doing. Let's move our hands in moving of yin and yang. So our right hand comes out and down as our left hand comes in and up. And we may just circle through some, or we may stay here. I'm not sure. We're celebrating. So let's see what happens. Go slowly, breathing in and out through the nose and feeling happy. Feel happy. Just let happiness run through you. The color green helps. Thinking of the wood element, which is, like all the plants and the trees, and then in your body, it's your liver. So let's see our liver painted green throughout, and anything no longer needs becomes something beautiful like a butterfly, and they just fly out. Maybe you've got teeny butterflies and giant butterflies flying out of your body, going back to the universe. They're so happy that they're doing their butterfly dance where they flit this way and they flit that way. They're grateful, and you got to be grateful for their service, for being with you, because every blockage is a service. How can that be? Well, that's a good question. I see that as um, I'm starting to see that as like maybe I get angry or I get upset or I, grief or whatever. And then I feel that energy focused in an area, maybe your shoulders or your gut. And when you stay in it, that's when um, it can cause that blockage, which can cause more blockages and, eventually some health issues. So the idea of being able to be more aware of what's going on, then we have some space to say, okay, I could continue with what I normally do, which would be to get more angry and just try to figure out whose fault it is. It's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's my fault, whatever. Or I could feel that I'm having this anger and say, thank you for that lesson, even if I don't know what it is, and try to let it go. Say, please transform into something beautiful, and off it goes. And if it gets stuck, some traumas or whatever that get stuck in there, and you're able to get to the point where you can bring in some happiness and it starts to let go, then absolutely, let's be grateful for it to stay with us until we are able to let it go. That's a sacrifice, isn't it? That sounds like unconditional love and compassion to me, for this energy to stay with us to help us to grow and to end up healing with our awareness. So I don't know if that made sense, but it felt good when I was saying it. So very good. Let's continue. Let's finish this one up and come back to center and breathe in and out. And since we're celebrating, let's do 10,000 hands, and let's do a couple minutes of it. So hands come out from both sides, and you're going to imagine you've got 10,000 other arms and hands coming out. And you just raise your hands and all those hands up with gratitude and willingness to accept gifts from the universe. So just see the universe dropping in gifts based on what we asked for, which is thank goodness it's Friday. And maybe you have little cocktails coming in, I don't know. Meeting with friends, right? After work. And then your hands come together. Can you see me at all? There we go, like a prayer position. And then you gently lay your hands down on your head, accepting those gifts of the universe, and you bring it down. Now, we do this at the end, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you. But the actual movement is to come down to heart level, and then we'll turn our hands and then keep going down like that. And then breathe in again. So let's do this for a couple minutes. Gather, gather, gather. So grateful, so grateful. Willing to accept these gifts, willing to share them. So the breathing goes like this. You inhale as your hands come up. So inhale slowly and deeply and gently. And then when your hands come together, we'll hold our breath, lower our hands to our head, hold the breath a little bit longer. And when you're ready to move, you start to exhale slowly, if you can, all the way down. If you need, of course, if you need more breaths, then do take them. And let me check the time. One more. Okay. One more big, thank goodness it's Friday. 10,000 hands gathering, gathering, gathering. Just think of all that you're getting and all you're going to be able to give to others. So if you need a lot of energy for whatever reason, you got some projects going on, or you're going to go on vacation or whatever this weekend, then bring it all in and just know that you're going to be so kind to everyone around you as well. All right, now we're going to focus on the lower dantian. Bring in all that beautiful chi we cultivated. See it as a light and spin it, spin it, spin it. Faster and faster and faster. And it gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter. And you can even have your eyes closed at this point and kind of see it within you. Smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. Till it turns into a tiny little energy pill and you tuck it deep behind the navel. So that's what you're going to bring out when you do like your any of your meditations and your practices. And so as you take level 1 and 2 and 3, you'll find different ways that you use this light to help you and to help you help others. All right. Very good. Let's rub our hands together and rub our face. Get that chi lotion and rub your face. Grounding this chi and rub your ears. Awesome. One more 10,000 hand breath in as I say thank you to you. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm so grateful for the students I have with level 1 chi activation tomorrow. So thank you to Hope and Roxanne and Thomas, and for our and Master Lynn and all our masters who are going to guide us in that. And anyone else who wants to join, just join up. It'll be awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful day. Thank goodness it's Friday. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.